presentation of the National Football League. Welcome, your defending AFC champion, Kansas City Chiefs!
On the Texans sideline, head coach DeMeco Ryans. This team has really rounded into form 7-2 in their last 9. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So out come the Houston Texans, and Greg is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, number 2 pick. Higgins sent in motion. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. The bumps and bruises, they start to accumulate this time of year. You can always see that in the key inactives for this game. Second down throw for Stroud. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll find the rookie out of Iowa State, Jaden Higgins. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
The Texans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now a 3rd and 2. Kirk is the motion man. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Marks. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
And In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
It is brought in the end zone. Christian Kirk, touchdown, Houston. That his second TD catch of the season.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Makes the score Texans 7, Chiefs nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the three-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
He's coming off that dominant performance we saw last week, Mike, where clearly he was the best player on the field. He ended up being voted the best player in the entire conference, and truthfully, I'm not even sure that did him justice. I mean, you can make the argument that he had the best individual performance of any player in the entire league. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to replicate that here today, but if he does, I really like their chances to leave with a win.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. To the left side, caught by Kelce. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. On the ground, this is Hunt. And he will have the Chiefs 1st down. At least it appears that way. Got it by maybe the length of a football.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Big Sheldon Rankin gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up 3rd down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Texans offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Stroud gonna set up the throw. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a first down for Houston.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the...
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. That's picked up by the Chiefs.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort, I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And the numbers will show.
Previous play is under review.
At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Running is Chubb, and he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6.
Brings up second and 7.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. The second down throw is incomplete. What can they do here on third down and 7? To throw is Stroud. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
It's a gain of
25 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Texans first down.
First and 10 at the 20.
Here's Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Gonna get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
It's third and 10.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. This one is caught by Kirk. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will extend to a 10-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On the sideline, the unmistakable Andy Reid as the Chiefs take the field once more. They'll start out first down and 10. Now, Mahomes. He'll get that one complete to Rice. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 6. Here's Mahomes. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
4. Makes it third and 2.
Here's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They go play action with Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Mahomes to Rice for a big play. And even 30 yards.
10 at the 32-yard line.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 10-0 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now a carry for Hunt. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Ball carrier. Azeez Al-Shire on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing is Mahomes. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't. And now 3rd down comes up.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
That is hot. He gets the hook up with Rice. And he's in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown Chiefs. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Makes the score Texans 10, Chiefs 7.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Texans offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. On the ground, it's Marks. Goes to the drive. And he skips away nicely for that first defender. It's a pickup of 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's a handoff to Chubb. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing is Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down. A gain of 5. And the Texans...
From the pistol, a give to Chubb. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
At the 37-yard line.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And 12 yards to go.
Stroud to throw. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Chiefs offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's a run with Hunt. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He was brought down by Kalen Bullock. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now, Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Kansas City Chiefs, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Third-year man, Will Anderson, getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Xavier Worthy. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 18. And the Kansas City Chiefs, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot, see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
They face 2nd down and 7.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Texans' 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 3rd and 7.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Here's Matt Ariza now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. The Texans offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Now, screen set up. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And did the Chiefs get it? They did.
Like, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
As they try to run it here. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Got his man at the 6. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
That's good for a Kansas City
Throwing now, Mahomes. That's taken in by Kareem Hunt. And he can't get away. They rallied him the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Mahomes. That's to Kelsey on the tight end screen. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
I think think it's safe to assume that is not how they envisioned that third down play call going, and now after going backwards, it's going to bring up fourth down.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will level the score at 10 apiece.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Second down throw for Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. This is 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Here comes Smith on the return. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Chiefs offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now we'll set up the screen for Hunt. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 15 yards through the air. First down, KC. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, that's Kelsey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes now to throw again. Right back to Kelsey again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He was covered by Henry To'o.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs going to take the lead. It's now 13-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Traymon Smith on the return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Texans offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground, and this is Marks. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
This time they stay on the ground. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
It's 4th down.
On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Houston. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. That's complete left side to Worthy. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chiefs can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. The calendar now reads December. The holiday season is upon us, and the playoff picture starting to take shape. Let's get into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin in Western New York. The Bills at home for a heavyweight matchup in the AFC with the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's last year's most valuable player, Josh Allen. He was sensational all afternoon. This one of 4 touchdown passes on the day. Next up, how about a trip to Vegas, everybody? Checking in on the Raiders as they host the Denver Broncos. This is Marvin Mims. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Broncos get another win. It's now 9 straight as they get the job done in this one. Last but not least, let's go to Baltimore. The Ravens hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's Kenneth Gainwell. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. The Steelers get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Play action here. Mahomes to the left side in the hands of Rice.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
First down throw, Mahomes, and this ball's going to be incomplete.
Intended for Rasheen Rice. Incomplete.
The bumps and bruises, they start to accumulate this time of year. And you can always see that in the key inactives for this game. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. We'll try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. Into the hands of Worthy. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
First down.
Now, Mahomes. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5.
13 more
Now
yards.
it is 1st and goal.
Another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Patrick to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
To throw is Mahomes. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. 2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. To throw is Mahomes. This one is hauled in on the feet in bounds. Yes! Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, AC. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
Texans 10.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. D'Amico Ryans there, the Texans' former linebacker, their current head coach. His guy's going to take over here once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Once again, it's Chubb. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. 3rd and inches.
It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
They'll run the sneak. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it end. He does. 1st down.
And the Texans, 1st down. A gain of 1 yard.
Higgins sent in motion. Chubb takes his hand off, running left. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll try to run for it. They'll pick up 7. Nice job defensively, though, to make sure it's not more. And it sets up 4th down.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. On the sideline, the unmistakable Andy Reid as the Chiefs take the field once more. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and a yard. Throwing is Mahomes. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
3rd down and 1.
Here we go, check and look. Check and go.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. It looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's gotten enough. And he converts on 3rd down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Texans
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Texans. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
17.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. That one pulled in by Brown. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They go play action with Mahomes. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That is two big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Throwing now, Mahomes. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
And he's so close to the goal line, couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is second TD catch of the season. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
Here's Berrios on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Texans offense and Christian Kirk getting set for their next possession. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. One of the tight ends motions right. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. He'll push forward for about a yard. Jabari Connor there on the stop. Ball on the 27. Here's second and 8.
It's second and 8.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. A throw on the move is caught. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
It's now third and 8.
Throwing is Stroud. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drop.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Chiefs offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. Mahomes on first down. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
Mahomes now on second down. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. It's going to be third. They need one. Here's Mahomes. Got a man. It's Kelsey. Complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, KC. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering the miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
17.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Berrios on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
Throwing on second down. Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's on the play.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard
Here's Stroud.
line.
That one out wide for Marks. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the Chiefs.
Throwing from the pistol. Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Texan
On first down, it's Stroud. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. It's a first down completion of 7 yards. On a second down throw for Stroud. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football. And it'll bring up third down.
3 yards to go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
They'll try it now with Chubb. And he's into the end zone. Nick Chubb, touchdown, Houston. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Texans 24.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Here's Smith to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's caught by Hunt. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. On the ground, this is Hunt. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. It's 3rd and 4.
Incomplete. Coverage by Kalen Bullock.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. On comes the Chiefs punter.
Matt Ariza in punt formation for the Chiefs.
The Texans offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Schultz, the motion man. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. On the ground, it's Marks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1. It's now
on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz planned for this fourth down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Texans' 18-yard line.
Second down and 8. Mahomes back. That is caught at the 3. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are going to extend their lead.
Texans 24.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Berrios on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Texans offense getting set to get back to work.
At their own 27-yard line.
Schultz, the motion man. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
24-yard line.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Stroud. That's out wide for Chubb. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. Kirk is the motion man. They'll try to run it here, and it's Chubb. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
1st down,
Stroud. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Chiefs' 47-yard line.
They run out of the gun, and it's Chubb. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
A gain of a yard on the play.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That is caught, finding Higgins. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
It's a gain of 11.
To throw is Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Marks. And some good blocking. Springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
We'll try to run for it with Marks. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Throwing is Stroud. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Stroud to throw. This one is caught by Kirk. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 10 brings up third.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And he can't get away. Down he goes back to the 16. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The Chiefs offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now, a carry for Hunt. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Mahomes. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Here's a run with their tight end. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious, as we say, so long from Arrowhead.